All right, well, we're going to get started on the webinar. This is our weekly webinar series from Nationwide Payment Systems, NPS1. And this webinar series is an ongoing webinar series that's going to go over many of the products that we offer here at Nationwide Payment Systems, and we're going to be showcasing those products. And there's a webinar page on our website where you can get replays of the webinar. And also, you can join our school page, which is free at skool.com/NPS1. So we're going to dive in here. Today's webinar is for accountants and referral partners who want to join our partner program for our new product. So we're going to show the our product that we have, and let's dive in. This is our dashboard. Once somebody wants to sign up with us, we basically send them out a link. They're able to go fill out their application online, very similar to Stripe, Square, or any other of those providers. We just need to know which program that they want to get, this is the basic NPS1 program, which is our gateway. And we're going to show this to you now. So everybody gets this. It shows all their agreements that they signed, dashboard, which shows your authorizations, settled batches, deposits. This is a test account, so there's not much information in here. Whoops, Rocky's barking. If there was a chargeback or retrieval request, that would be there. Make it very easy for merchants to get their statements. They're available right here. All of our developer information is here, API keys, webhooks. So we can do pretty much the same thing as Stripe can do or anybody else in the industry when it comes to an API. Also, this is the payment screen. So in the payment screen, if you have multiple merchant accounts, you can pull it down here. Same thing on the other side. You can create a quick payment here. You can get their information over the phone. There's more options like adding the billing address, and you can authorize for later. So this is very helpful. Let's say someone told us at a mobile gas, they could authorize the card for $500 and then settle it for the lower amount of how much gas was pumped at the time. Transfers, this is to send money out. You can create payment links, very similar to Stripe. Create a quick use one-time payment link, put in a product description. You could add products if you want, or just put an amount in, just enter in a dollar, collect the billing information, collect their phone number, save for future. You could authorization only if you need to. Create a link, can send that QR code, email, text, or both, send it to the customer, and then they can pay. You can create all different types of things here. All your customers are saved over here, all your products. This is where we give you a free WooCommerce plugin. This is our smart invoicing tool, which we're going to go over in a minute. And here, there's merchant can see you're set up for cards, bank account, Apple Pay, Google Pay. We connect to Apple Pay and Google Pay here. We have a lot more features coming to this that we're releasing soon. The newest one, which is coming out this week, is recurring billing. So setting up recurring billing here. And soon we're going to be adding on equipment and some other alternative payments, which is going to be in the very near future. Now let's jump over to the smart invoicing tool. This is our smart invoicing tool. And if you're an accountant, bookkeeper, CPA, a business service person, whatever business you're in, and people are using QuickBooks Online, this is how I'm going to show you the quick version of this. The software integration is very simple. We connect QuickBooks. Now we're going to go over some of the things. Everything that you see, our NPS1, our smart invoicing tool, all of them are branded for the customer. So it's all branded. Not nobody sees our branding. Like when you send an invoice from Stripe, QuickBooks, or PayPal, it has their logos on there. With this, you put in your logo, you render your business name along with the logo. We get your colors. And then what's really important, and we'll show this in a minute, your terms and conditions, refund policies, privacy policies, all your information is here. This is our fee area. And with fees, this is really flexible. You can have a flat dollar amount convenience fee you can add to each. You can do a service fee, so it will apply a percentage to all transactions. None surcharging, which only charges credit cards, not debit cards, or cash discount, where you're charging credit cards and then you're paying the ACH fee. So we give you all kinds of options and ways to do things, and it just depends on your business type, and what you think you can do with your customer. We offer automations. So, what are the terms that you want to do on your invoices? How often do you want to send out payment reminders? Do you want to offer an early pay discount? Do you want to have a late fee? Every user that gets this software, this is one of the best parts of the software. This is the client portal, and it can be customized, and it's all with your colors. That's what it looks on desktop. This is what it looks like on mobile. So when your customer calls you on the phone, and we'll show you that when we get into the main dashboard, you can look up and see all their invoices. And also, if you're a nonprofit, this will separate your donations from payments. So payments could be something like school, a barbecue, or an event you attended. Those are not tax deductible. Donations are tax deductible. And our software separates that. You can, and all your donors, instead of them calling you and bugging you for letters and all different things, they'll be able to go in here and get all their tax deductible receipts without bothering you. And it's really simple, even for wholesalers that are sending out invoices. All the invoices are in here. Notifications. This is where you set up where you want all your notifications sent. Can be sent to multiple people. Users. This is another huge savings when it comes to QuickBooks. With QuickBooks, they charge you for users. So we've taken clients who were paying for the 25 user plan down to the 3 user plan, because now everybody that you have that works for you can get a user account, and we give you unlimited users. You can create different roles, have as many users as you want, and add those in. Now let's get into the software. Once you integrate QuickBooks, 3 things happen. Number 1, all your invoices come over. Number 2, all your customers come over. Number 3, all your items, products, services, everything that you sell comes over. So there's you don't need to go in QuickBooks. This does a 2-way sync. So whatever you do in QuickBooks comes over to Smart Invoicing tool. Whatever you do here goes over to QuickBooks. It's a 2-way live sync. Now with invoices, you're able to create a new invoice. When you do that, what's the due date? What's the terms? Put in your customer, put in your items that you have. You can add as many items as you want. You want to apply dual pricing, because in the settings, you can turn this on or turn it off. Send immediately, require the customer to enter their payment information. Can add a message, internal message, manage attachments to QuickBooks, add an attachment. What do you want to turn on? Payment reminders, late fees, whatever you have checked off, that's what's going to do that. And when you're going to You can go and create another invoice. You can save and send this immediately. We're going to close out of here. We're going to open up uh, an invoice over here. So you can see that it's paid. You can view the invoice. So I want to come over here, view the invoice. You can see that it's paid. You could print it out if somebody needed it and they didn't get it before. You can send it to them, and it also makes them they're going to have to click they agree to your terms and conditions. So that's going to help you defend chargebacks by having that in there. So when they pay, they have to click the button to do that. So that's how that works. And then you can come here all, and you can see a draft that you have, what are outstanding. Oh, this one is past due. You can resend it to the customer. You can collect the payment. However you need to do that. All your customers, there's a customer onboarding link, so you can send that to customers that can onboard themselves. You can enter a new customer. You can see payments here. This is where you can open up the virtual terminal. You can also open the virtual terminal down here, and you can build recurring payments. And here's something that pops up, tutorial. So there's tutorials about how to use the software everywhere in the software. So if somebody needs to learn how to use it, they can build a tutorial. Here's our advanced payment links. These are a little bit more advanced than what's running on the NPS platform, which is the Lite platform. So we're going to come here, create a quick payment link. We're going to have a barbecue. It's applying the ACH. We want the payment on file, enroll them in the payment portal. Hit next. You can request some additional information here. And then this can be shared to Facebook, to Twitter, or X, LinkedIn, Instagram. You can copy this and paste this inside of a email that you're sending, or put it in embed on your website. It's very easy to use. This payment link will create multiple. So let's say you're selling tickets to an event, and one of them is a regular, one of them's a VIP, and one could be designated driver. You could have 3 different purchases made there that they can check out for. We offer a hosted payment link, and here's the donations. So for donations, you can come in here, you can request, okay, $25, then we'll put 50, 100, we'll put it, oops. Over here, we'll make it this 200. And what's the default amount? Minimum donation. You always want to put a minimum here. So that way you don't get anybody scammers. Then you can set this to one time. Say you want weekly, monthly, quarterly, however you want to do that. You can put as many as you want. They're all going to appear over here. When you hit the recurring, it'll give you a drop down. They can pick what they want. Go to next. You can put descriptions for each of these, add an image. You can ask the donor to cover the fees. We'll put 4% here, 1% there. Your tax ID number goes up here. With your tax ID, this is where people can, so they can use that to get a tax deduction. So you can make multiple of these if you are a nonprofit, and create one for the general fund, book fund, the playground fund, whatever that fund is for. Can put the message over here, hit next, add additional information if you want, and then same thing. And also for donations, we have several churches doing this. They'll download the QR code or print it out or copy it, put it on another document, and put it up at the church or the synagogue or the nonprofit event. People can scan that, get on their phone, and make donations while they're there. You can hit this, And this is what it would look like. And the nonprofit's logo would be here, and that's what it would look like on the internet. So this is everything that the software can do. When somebody pays with a payment link, all the those payments appear here in orders so that you know you have orders, and that's where that goes. And now we're gonna jump into the this is our webinar series page. So this is where all our webinars are and what we're going to be doing with webinars. And every week there's going to be a different webinar. Last week's replay is here. The replay for this one will be here. Next, so on and so forth. And then you be able to register for these webinars on our website. Let me get over here. Now, here's what this is all about today. This is our partner referral program. This is designed for anybody who wants to be a partner with us. We've signed up some business consulting people, accountants, bookkeepers, CPAs, and QuickBook Pros to join this program already. So this is work, not some guess. This is what's going on right now. We're doing this and it's working well. You can schedule a demo. You can see how it works. You can call us up. We're giving everybody 20% ongoing residual if you sign up with us, and you get the smart invoicing software. Once you give us 5 clients, we waive your monthly fee. We can have clients uploaded, onboarded in about 10 minutes or left. And then there's also some bonuses available. And this is the problem that we see out there in the business world. Clients are struggling to get paid. They're using QuickBooks, and sometimes people don't want to pay through QuickBooks because they don't want to pay using like a third. They might think it's a third party, so they don't want to pay the third party. And for businesses, when you're using the aggregators, you're paying flat fees. We're able to work around that, and you can do cost plus. You can do a flat fee, which is going to be less than what you're paying with QuickBooks, Square, or Stripe, or PayPal, and get all your invoicing done, because you can use our smart invoicing tool with or without QuickBooks. So even if you don't want to use it with QuickBooks, you can use it without QuickBooks, but it also saves you on license fees, and you can get all different pricing from us. So this goes over the whole program, what's in it for you. This explains everything. You can review this after. You can come to the website, and the information is in the footer, and you can do that. So this is basically how it all works. You can see your earning potential. We have all types of clients using this: medical and dental offices, law firms, consulting businesses, contractors, trade people, non-profit, staffing and HR, property management, service businesses of all kinds. Anyone doing invoicing can use this software. Can basically, schedule a 15-minute demo, refer your clients over to us. We're going to go over that in a minute, and get paid every month. And then come down here, and this is the sign up page, what we collect so that we can pay you. That's basically how that works. And then when you want to refer a business, you come up to the referral page, you put in your info, the referred business, their name, owner's first and last name, phone number, email, explain what they might need. And it could be another product or service that we offer. So you can review our solutions page and see everything that's going on over there. And then, so let's see if anybody's got any questions. I have to go to the Q&A. Okay, nobody's asked any questions. So if you have any questions, let me take questions from people real quick. If anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask the questions. So some questions that people come have asked us, how easy is it to use? It's very easy to use. Let me show you over here in the help center. Here's all the here's all the training center. There's frequently asked questions, report a bug, feature requests. We have an API. So we are very flexible when it comes to that. And like I said, if you want to join the referral program, come over here in the footer of nationwidepaymentsystems.com. And that's where the footer is. What am I missing? And then we will end it today. So if any of your merchants sign up, they can get one free month because the basic program is $39 and the smart invoicing program is $69. If you're processing over $50,000 a month, then you can qualify to get a free month. And for any referral partner, if you're using our software, then once you board 5 referrals, your monthly fee is waived. And you can join our school group. This is where you can learn more about products and services that we sell here at Nationwide Payment Systems. And that's how that works. We support credit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Google Wallet, ACH, 0% program, surcharge, and cost plus. So we're very flexible when it comes to pricing, which you're not going to find with QuickBooks. And again, this is the webinar page. And if you go to this page on the bottom of our website, you'll see partner program. Just go there. And then you can see everything about there's the sign up page to the partner program. And we will send out a link to everybody who attended on how to on the program and how you can make money. So if there's no more questions, we're going to end the webinar. I want to thank everybody for attending today. And there will be a replay up on the website. And if you have any questions, also nationwidepaymentsystems.com can connect with me on LinkedIn. We have a podcast, B2B Vault, the Biz to Biz podcast. And you can watch the podcast on YouTube, or you can listen to the podcast on any podcast app that you listen to podcast on. So thank you very much for joining today's webinar.